Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Off, and welcome to another episode on Skyblock. Now I've done quite a bit since you were last with me. Oh, I say done quite a bit. It's taken me quite a while, but I don't appear to have done a great deal. But I'll show you what I've done anyway. Firstly, I've made a new platform. All very exciting, I'm sure you'll agree. I've just made another area to build onto, which is this one here. I'm not sure what we're going to put on here yet, but I've built it anyway. Also, what I've done while you've been gone is I've located a slime chunk. Now there was no easy way of finding these fellas. I finished up looking on a website called Chunk Base to locate the slime block. Now for the slime chunk. Now for those of you who don't know, there is a 10% chance that a 16 by 16 block area on Minecraft, there's a 1 in 10 chance that it will be a slime chunk, and if it is a slime chunk, then slimes can spawn in that chunk below level 40. If it's not a slime chunk, then it has to be a swamp biome for slimes to spawn in. And then they only spawn during the night or when their light level is quite low. And I need slime. We need slime for sticky pistons. We need slime for certain potions. Certainly the fire resistant potion that I'm looking at making. So it was important that I got a slime chunk, and there's no easy way of finding one. Certainly in a Skyblock world, it would mean me getting down to level 40 or below level 40 and building a massive area of cobble, and then just waiting and hoping that one of the areas covered would be a slime chunk. So I used an app. I used Chunk Base to find my nearest slime chunk, and it happens to be in that area there. So I used the little water trick like you do, and I managed to get down to just above bedrock. I think it's a little bit higher than bedrock. Now obviously in a Skyblock world you don't have bedrock, but eventually you will fall out of the world, so you have to be careful. So if we have a quick look at my coordinates now, my Y coordinate, which is my vertical coordinate, is 8 at the moment. I could have gone down a little bit lower. I probably could have had another couple of spawning layers in it, but I didn't want to. I couldn't be bothered. There were many reasons why I didn't. The main reason is I didn't. But anyway, the gist of it is it's a very, very simple design. I don't know whether it's a design that's been used before or whether it's something I've just made up myself. I don't know. I do know that now I'm down here they are tracking me, so this is going to be difficult to show you. But basically they spawn at the top on those platforms. No way am I going to be able to do that. Let's go down here, see if I can show you while I'm down here. They spawn onto these platforms here. Don't know whether you can see down the middle. They spawn on the platforms, they hop around. The nature of a slime is it just hops around randomly until it bumps into something, and then it'll turn around and go back the other way. So we've got barriers around the edge of the spawning platforms. They'll hit the barriers, they'll turn around, they'll wander the other way. In the middle of all of these platforms there is a 5x5 gap, and eventually the slimes are going to fall straight through the middle of the 5x5 gap, which is brilliant for me, because then they fall down into here and they are forced via the water down there. Obviously they're not going to go down there at the moment because they're tracking me, but they'll go down there into the water, until they get down to the bottom. Now in the bottom there is an area down there that's full of source blocks of water. Now as with most mobs, as soon as they hit a source block of water they'll try to swim upwards. When they swim upwards they get trapped behind that layer of slabs there and they drown. And once the large slimes drown, they form medium slimes. When the medium slimes die, they form tiny slimes. Oh man, I'm all over the place trying to get away from these slimes. They make tiny slimes, and when the tiny slimes drown, they drop their slime, which is what happens here. So the source blocks of water are above these signs. They drown, they die, they drop their slimes. The slimes fall into this water slide, and they get deposited down to me. Now this is brilliant for AFK farming. If you want to stay down here, the slimes spawn when they're 24, I believe it is, blocks away from you. So down here we're just about far enough away for them to spawn on the upper levels. Yeah, so they'll spawn, they'll fall down, they'll die, they drop their slimes. At the moment I don't have any iron, so I can't make any hoppers. If I could make hoppers, get some hoppers in there, get some chests, this would be fantastic, because then I could be moseying around upon my flat platforms up there, close enough for these to spawn. They'll fall down, they'll die, I'll collect loads of slime. I mean, look at that, I've been down here, 2 minutes, and I've already got 3 stacks of slime. So this is really efficient, to say how inefficient it is. It makes me very happy, because I'm getting slimes. Also, the slimes can spawn at any light level. And I don't know whether I'm going to be able to show you without killing myself. No, I'm not. At the moment, on each one of those levels, there are torches. I'm hoping when I finally start going to the Nether on a regular basis, I'll be able to get some glowstone, and I'll replace those with glowstone because it just looks nicer. There's no other reason for it, really. Slimes seem to spawn on torches as well as they'll spawn on glowstone, so it's only an aesthetic thing. But I'll do that later. But what it does mean now, which I'm dead excited about, is I can now go up and start making myself some fire resistant potion, because fire resistant potion is made using magma cream, and magma cream is made by using blaze powder and slime, and I now have both. So it's dead exciting. So where are my blaze rods? My blaze rods are there. I've also managed to lob some blaze powder in there. I don't know how long that lasts, so maybe I'll leave I've got some in there. I'll leave some blaze powder in there just to power that when it runs down. So what I'm going to have to do now is get myself 3 bottles. Fill these fellas up with water. Get them in there. And then I'm going to have to get some nether warts to make an awkward potion. We'll have to make a nether wart farm as well while I'm thinking about it. Get that in there. Get myself some. Get myself an awkward potion, and then I can make myself some. Excellent, some magma cream. Brilliant. Also, I've changed this around a little bit. It was getting quite difficult and dangerous to fight the witches because they were walking to the back of here, and then I wasn't able to whack them with my sword before they were coming down and before they were throwing potions at me and I was dying. So basically, I blocked off this side of it. So the only thing, and I've made the top spawning pads only spawn 2 high mobs, so I can't spawn spiders up there now. So I'm going to have to think of another way to get string, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So now we've got our awkward potion. Stick in the magma cream to make myself a fire resistant potion, and I'm also going to grab myself some of that some redstone dust to make it a little bit more potent, a little bit thicker, so it'll last a little bit longer. I can hear a witch, which can only mean one thing. It means that somewhere up there a witch has managed to spawn on a level down the right that stops it from falling down and me being able to get to it. I'm hoping it's that. If it spawns somewhere else, then I am in a little bit of trouble. I mean, so far it's not gone mental, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? So that's that. I've got a bit of redstone, and I've got myself a fire retardant potion. So I now need somewhere to put all of my slime and magma and everything else. That slime is fantastic. I really didn't expect it to be that efficient. I expected to get 3 or 4 bits of slime. Oh, while I was over in the Nether as well, I managed to trap a ghast, and I got myself a ghast here, so we'll use that later as well. So I need to get rid of most of this stuff because I really don't want to be losing it when I'm in the Nether. I've got myself some blocks. And what I can also do now I've got my potion stand working, and I've got some spider eyes and a bit of sugar. I can make some fermented spider eyes. I can now make a potion of weakness, and hopefully are you in there? Ooh, throwing the pants off me then. Hopefully then put something in there to be able to catch a zombie villager. And then, there you go. And once I've got a zombie villager, obviously I can lob the potion of weakness at him and a golden apple and get a villager and start my villager farm. Maybe that's what I'll put in there. Maybe I'll create a gold farm or villager of breeder spawner in there. I don't know yet. I've got to get one to start with, but I need to make a gold farm before I do any of that. So let's have a wander through into the Nether and I'll show you what I've been doing in there. Right, as you probably can remember, because I only did it yesterday, the way into the Nether fortress at the moment is down there, down there, down there, over that cobblestone bridge, precariously climbing up that pillar, and I get onto the Nether fortress that way, which is terrifying every time I can hear a ghast. So anyway, I thought there'd probably be another way, and I did notice, and you might be able to see it. Yeah, if you can look over to the left now, the Nether fortress goes across there, and it goes across there quite a long way. So what I did was I started doing a bit of tunnelling this way. Nearly died a few times due to lava and those guys. With some lava just through there. Man, it came out. It runs, I don't know, 20 times faster than it runs in the overworld. It was like lightning. So anyway, I came out up here, which was a big open space, and lo and behold, just over here was part of the Nether fortress, which is brilliant. Now I've opened that up and I've made a little stairway down. There are at least one chest in there which I've not been in yet. I thought I'd wait for you guys before I went into there. I need to get my bow out. Yeah, I created a tunnel from just up there down to here, so I can get down here in peace without being attacked by any of those fellas. come on. If I'd have wanted to miss him, I wouldn't have... Oh man, they make such a noise. Right, do I drink my fire? Probably don't drink my fire potion now, do I? Right, so let's have a quick look down here. As I say, there is definitely one... Oh, there's 2 chests. 3 chests. Oh, fantastic. 4. Man, I have hit the jackpot. Let's get a bit of light down here. Brilliant. So let's have a shufty in these. Ah, man, what? They're no good to me at all, but the gold certainly is. Very good find. Some more gold, brilliant, some iron. Oh, and I got myself some armour. That makes me very happy. Oh man, would you look at that? I've only gone and got 2 diamonds out of it. Some more gold and a gold sword. That is brilliant. Now what do I do with my 2 diamonds? Do I make a diamond sword, or... I probably make a diamond sword, don't I? Probably make a diamond sword, because then I can't think of anything else I might want to make. And I've got to make something with it. It's not as if I'm going to be able to mine anything else. So, there's some more nether wart. See, that takes us back to where we were before. So it's like a massive circle. See, my plan is to make a very, very simple, and it's going to be very simple, using cacti and hoppers, a gold farm where basically I'll stand on a platform, I'll aggravate these guys, they'll run at me, they'll die on the cactus, and their drops will fall into the hoppers and the dropper. But I needed iron, and I've got enough iron now to make 1 dropper. Oh, and there's a skeleton. Where are you coming from? Man, I hope you can see this okay, but this is frightening the pants off of me. Oh man, another chest! Another 2! Oh, these aren't the same ones I've just been to, are they? No, they're not! Oh man! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Flint, steel, gold. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got a bit of gold now, which is fabulous, because that means I can now make golden apples. I can now make the potion of weakness. I've got everything I need. Oh, you pig. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh man, that is unbelievable. Have I told you how unbelievable that is? That means I've lost everything. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. didn't expect it to be as tough as that. Oh man, that was ridiculous. I'd got myself a proper sword and everything. Oh, crap. Where's he gone? Pig. All those levels as well. Right. Right, back up. Got it all. I've got my diamonds. I've got my diamonds. Right, I'm going to go and get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, not a dead loss. Not a dead loss, but could have been better. Note to self. Learn to fight better, you ass. So yeah, that's my thinking, to get myself a gold farm. Get myself a gold farm and get myself some gold sorted out. But until then, I've got myself some diamonds and everything. Fabulous. Didn't even need my some iron. What do I do with my iron? I could make a bucket actually. No, I don't need a bucket. Do I've got a bucket? Why would I make another bucket? I've got some soul sand as well somewhere. And I'm gonna have to think about planting myself some nether wart. Now I don't know where I'm going to put this soul sand at the moment. What I am going to do is just lob it down. Maybe you guys can tell me. I've got no idea. But does nether wart grow in any light level? Or does it have to be? Does it have to be at a certain level before it'll grow? Let's just put it here just for the time being. Well, that went down without me having to mess about, so I'm hoping we might be alright then with that. Got all my stuff all over the place. Man, I hate it when it's not organised. Get my lights there. Get my lights where I like them. Arrows can be anywhere. Actually, I'm probably best off keeping that on me just in case. Don't need as many. Don't need as many picks and swords anymore. Actually, I've got too many of those swords. Let's get rid of a couple of damaged ones. Righty, so that's that. So yes, that's what I've done so far. Then I've made myself a slime farm, which is brilliant, and upgraded my spawner, which is brilliant, and I've found some bits in the nether, which is dead exciting. So I think what I'm going to do now, for the foreseeable, until I get one, is to mess about with the zombie dropper to see if I can get myself. Well, actually, what I need to do to start with is make myself a golden apple. So I'll do that first. No point in getting myself a zombie villager only for it to die. And also I don't know how to get it out of there, you know, without the other zombies and creepers and things killing it. And even if I do get it out, I've got nowhere to put it. So I mean, all these questions have got to be answered, haven't they? Got to be sorted out before I start finding the zombie villagers, I'm guessing. And since I've been to the sand island, I've got myself some more sand, and obviously growing the cactus means that I can use those as a trap. As soon as you walk into them like that, you take damage, which is great, because I can use them to make a trap. I've been breeding my cows as well because I wanted to make some armour, so I might go in there in a minute and get some leather, because I do need to make a little bit of armour. I know I've got a chest plate now, but that's really, you know, it's next to no good, is it? It's no good at all. Losing my sword. I wasted my sword on melons, for God's sake. Let's get some. Oh man, it's already gone. My sword's already gone, my gold sword. Can't give me some leather, boys. I'm sorry. You're going to a better place. A big prairie in the sky. I'm still getting used to the mechanics of this new combat on the 1.9. Yeah, I'm sorry. $21. Right, do you reckon that's going to be enough? $21 bits of leather. Make me a splendid hat. Lovely a lovely pair of leggings. Oh, I want some little booties, don't I? And a pair of lovely little booties. I'm going to look so cute. Oh yeah. Who's your mama? Right, so that's me all armoured up. If you want to see some kind of tutorial or something of me building that, then I'll gladly do one for you. But it is very, very simple. You just build a 16 by 16 platform. You put something around the side to stop them from falling off. Go down 3 blocks. Slimes, I think, now are slightly smaller than they used to be, but I still think they're 2.5 blocks tall. So you need a 3 block gap. Light it up so other mobs don't spawn on it. Go down 3 blocks, do the same again. Go down 3 blocks, do the same again. 3 blocks, same again. Right at the bottom, water chute into a killing area there. Above some signs. Under the signs, another water slide down to a holding area down the bottom. And then that's where you stand. And as I say, it seems to be very, very efficient. I do lose a few slime balls because there are a few dead areas in there where the water isn't running, but hey. So I think I'll wrap the episode up for today then, everybody. It's been great having you along as usual. If you've enjoyed this episode, please do leave it a like, and if you've really loved it, please subscribe for future videos. This is Fully Off. And I'm out of here.